Hello and welcome to my thought of the day. So I was asked this question again recently, and I have been faced with it a few times over the past couple of years, but being asked the question of, if you were to die tomorrow, what would you do? Now, as someone that has suffered with health anxiety for a very long time, the thought of death, very scary actually, and a constant fear of dying, not helpful. But recently, and with mindfulness and everything really helping me through, I am able to hear that question and not have a panic attack, so that's pretty good. But thinking about it, if I were to die tomorrow, what would I want to do? It does get you thinking, like facing that thought. None of us know how long we've got left, and time is short, and it's part of the reason really actually why I wanted to even do any of these videos in the first place. I haven't got a direct platform to sort of share or do anything specific, but I'm really passionate about in some of the things that come to me, and sometimes it helps me even really getting them out, and it might help the odd one or two people, so I thought I would share. So if you were asked that question, if you were to die tomorrow, what would you do? All those things you want to do and you put off because you think you possibly haven't got time, or you're not good enough, or you kind of feel that fear of not being as good as the next person, or we've all been there. I've certainly been there, and a couple of years ago I wouldn't even be doing this, but I think I started to think, what would I want to do? And loads of different things come into my head, and I thought, well, I'm going to really start implementing them. One of those things, trying to help people with anxiety reduce that, and the other, just trying to be comfortable with who I am, really. I don't necessarily feel it does any of us any good suppressing parts of us and hiding who we are, and just thinking about that question and being faced with it. Yeah, it's we can all make those small changes and they make a big difference. And I shared a story the other day actually about the dancer and the starfish when I was doing my mindfulness video journey, and I felt apt. That is what I would like to do if I were to be told my life was over tomorrow. Is I just want to have made a difference to one person, or just something, just to make that positive change. And this story is such a beautiful reminder of that, and this is off memory, so as I've said before, do not quote me on it, but called The Dancer and the Starfish. And it's how the story goes is there's a man walking along the beach early one morning, and in the distance he can see what looks like someone dancing, and he's moving his arms around. It looks like he's dancing down there, so out of curiosity he walks down to the shore, to the seafront, and approaches the young man and says, "Excuse me, can I ask you what it is you're doing down there? I thought you were dancing." And he says, "I'm not dancing, I'm throwing these starfish into the ocean." And he said, "But young man, there are starfish all the way down the seafront, they'll be washed up by morning." And the young man that's on the beach leans down, he picks another starfish up and he throws it into the ocean. And he says, "Yeah, but I'm going to make a difference to that one." And that is the important message, I think. Sometimes we put things off because it might not have the impact we feel it should, but those small things make such a big difference, and we can make a difference, even if to one person it's something. And some of those starfish will get washed up, but by throwing the ones in that he did, he saved those few. So yes, that's my thought, and I think it's important to do the things we want. So thinking about that question again, what would I do? It's, I guess, just to try and make a difference the best I can with what I know and what I have. And we should all feel comfortable to go for what we want and not worry about what other people think, I would say, because we're all unique, we've all got something to offer, and the best we can, we should do that. So thank you for watching.